Hello, welcome back. Another throne has been claimed, the inner throne. So that was the last unclaimed throne. Gone to Calum. We did some summons, we did some enlivened statues. I think these guys might be nice, especially for bodyguards. Yeah, they're really tough. Would be nice if they had some chakras though, going up against TNN, I think. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, they're mindless, so they could resist Soul Drain as well if we need to bring them in with my gods sometime. 20 protection, slash and pierce resist. Why not? They're cool. Quite a lot of stuff building up in the garrison now. 2 battles then. We went into Blue Waters next, and that's fine. No, this is Blue Water. Blue Waters is further to the east. But yeah, that's the last of our little block of ocean provinces. There's just the Eastern Sea next. And the Banelords also took Deep Gorge Cavern back as well. That's nice. There was yet another incidence of demons, though. Fortunately, these guys hit one of our forts that has a bunch of patrollers, so... they're also Spine Devils, who aren't as bad. But yeah, an awful lot of demon-related events in my territory. I wonder why. Trackless Woods, we also got the Beset by a Ravenous Hunger event as well, but there was no commander in the province, so... didn't do anything this time. Raging Rebels in Shadow Sea. Divine Ocean, a mage happened to mistake one elixir for another, and was wounded. I haven't actually checked what that is. I assume it's Shrunkeness, though. It usually is. Yeah, this guy looks pretty small. Shrunken, size 1. Nice. And Kenny's playing Wand of Wildfire. Yeah, that's the last event. And that's it for messages as well. Yeah, we repelled the Spine Demons, which is nice. So research continuing. 2 more turns, we have Thermatur G8. Still not sure exactly how I'm going to deploy that. But it's nice to have. I want to at least have one battle where my god just jumps onto an army and soul drains it. That's the dream. Hopefully it comes to pass. Other than that, still just building stuff up in Obulsion. Tinchy's still got big stacks next to us, but I mean, Sea of Ice is still up, so they can't go underwater at least. Remains to be seen what they're going to do. Underwater in White Grave, I'm going to build a temple. Got quite a lot of Dominion underwater now. And the guys in Blue Water are going to attack Embracer now. This is defended. There are Sea Trolls, there's even a Sea King. So either TNN was just, picking up these random provinces, or this is a calculated roadblock to prevent me from getting these provinces. Either way, though, we're just going to attack. We'll see what happens. A Sea King with a ton of water gems would probably kill us just by shitting out water elementals. But if that is not the case, if it's just like 1 water elemental or 0, we should be okay. I think our whites will be decent against the Sea Trolls. They do regenerate, I think, right? They've got loads of hit points. So it might be rough. But we'll also have some water strikes and a bunch of Skelly spam. Might also be a big PD dump here, I suppose. We'll just see how it goes, though. Hopefully we take it, but if we bounce off, it's, whatever, it's fine. we can defend the provinces ourselves with some of these mages. We've got a water mage here now. I'm gonna move one of the water 3 mages over to this throne, so that there's a big water mage there. Because these guys might never actually make any boosters for themselves. They've just been making coral blades at the moment. We got, a few building up. We'll have 2 more after this turn. But that's all fine. That's how underwater stuff looks. Banelords finished taking the demon-infested and militia-infested provinces, so I'm going to bring them up here where they might be more useful. And the 2 throne forts still look pretty safe. Still just doing Chithronic lines in each of them and recruiting stuff every turn. So far so safe. And that just leaves Obulsion, and Smothered Up we're doing hidden underneath as well, which might produce some nice stuff. But in Obulsion, yeah, still doing the Eye of Aiming and Bow of War. Going to forge a Ring of Returning just so we've got one if we ever need that for something. Also making a new Moonvine bracelet so that we can always make Moonvine bracelets. Doing some Pale Riders, doing some Chithronic Lions, usual stuff. Got the, what are these guys called? Dust Priests. They're doing some reanimation. And this guy's doing reanimate archers as well. So usual stuff, 335 things in the garrison so far. And yeah, I'll just try and hit Thaumaturgy 8 and then try and get these 3 thrones, maybe. At least the Silver Grove one. Although I am slightly worried that there's going to be loads of... It's another Glamour Nation TNN, right? So it's hard to know exactly how defended this is going to be, but we'll find out. I've also almost got a scout to this throne as well. So I can see if that's TNN or Calum, I'm actually not sure. Looks like it's probably Calum though. Unless one of these was exchanged recently. So, yeah. Things still, you know, ticking along. I might have left it a bit late. But it doesn't matter too much because we are in the lead. Oh no, joint lead now with Calum, interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to pick up one more throne then. And just remains to be seen what CNG's gonna do. Yeah, but you can see like we've got more scouts going through this section and then coming into this section as well. We'll eventually have all of this scouted, but that'll also take another couple of turns. Could summon some servants, I suppose, out of these forts, but I do really like using the death gems, unfortunately. Oh well. That's the turn anyway. So that was 67. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. I did some summons, including Hidden Underneath. I don't think I've ever cast this spell before because I was kind of surprised by the summons. Yep, I did some summons, did some site searching in Obulsion as well. Found a Sunridge. That's where our army is building up at the moment. Battle Embracer then, moved into an underwater TNN province. The trolls actually left though. So there's just some Shark Tribe here. We do fine against those then. That's okay. So there's Embracer. And just events then. Walled. More demon stuff. Demon possessed a herd of swine. In Woodlands, losing its leader, the fertility cult has wilted. However, like weed in the garden, it must be rooted out by faith or sword, lest it return again. Yeah, we had lots of those fertility cult story events. I guess we finally hit the dominion necessary to get rid of it. White Peaks, we got some gems, some income in Stormy Deep. And our farmers angered a vengeful entity of the wild in Umbra. Pretty interesting. And then, yeah, we saw some independents attacking Tianchi. Nothing too interesting there. Saw some storm demons attacking Calum. So I guess we're not the only people getting harassed by demon events for some reason. And also lost a scout over in Carrion Mire. So this was TNN, has some stuff patrolling here in Gintmark. Bit of interesting. There's some She Warriors and Furbolg Warriors and a couple of commanders. There is one item on this guy. If I can click them. Yeah, Vinebow. Interesting spot to have all these patrollers. Not sure what to make of that. But they're there anyway. Maybe there was just some event there that was getting ready to get triggered that they were patrolling for. I don't know. But that's what's there anyway. It's a bit worrying that I just can't see any of the units in these provinces. But oh well. That's it for messages though. Here's the map now. Probably the last turn of prep. I'm going to have to start attacking pretty soon. And we'll get Thaumaturgy to 8 this turn, so my god will have Soul Drain in his toolkit, which I'm looking forward to. We'll start in some other though. I did Hidden Underneath. We got these two guys. So again, duplicates a lot of our paths, but in this case came with Astral, which is pretty nice. Interesting mages. I gave this one a bunch of items. So his base hit points is really low, but they have like really high protection, which is kind of cool. So with the items, this guy's currently on 25 protection, 21 defense, 22 magic resistance. And his hit points will be 17 eventually. They do heal, I think, yeah. They don't have Do Not Heal. And here's the warrior version. Not quite as, I mean, they still have the really high protection is the thing, 26 protection. I guess a lot of that's from the shield, I'm not sure. Oh no, they have natural protection 20, yeah, okay. So I gave this guy the Wand of Wildfire so he can do some fireballs. And the units are pretty similar, I mean 27 protection is pretty crazy. But they only have 8 hit points, kind of weird. Cool units though, they're going to be very I mean, against mundane troops, they're just going to walk over them, aren't they? We've got a couple of released warriors and some released ones. Going to move them into Amberg. It'll be a lot easier to hold this province. I don't think Calum will mind too much. These are both independent now. I think maybe they lost this province recently to Indies, so Amberg's disconnected anyway. I think I'm going to take Amberg and then Fenica, and we'll just kind of move in with these guys. And we can cast the spell again next turn, because we make 35 Earth Gems a month, so it takes 55 to cast. That's pretty good. We can do it every 2 turns and just rock out these guys. That's pretty nice. Otherwise, pretty similar stuff happening over here. I did put some items on this Dust King, though. He's currently wearing the elemental armor that belonged to my god. And I'm going to make him some Boots of Quickness and an Amulet of Anti-Magic, I think. He should be pretty good in battles. His stats are buffed at the moment because of firepower, but even so, got great stats and a lot of hit points. He should be pretty fun in combat. So yeah, I'll replace some of the items on my god. My god's going to look pretty scary as well. Currently got the Ring of Returning just in case we want to deploy my god using rituals only. We'll see what happens though. Still just reanimating warriors though and forging some items. Got a Ring of Regen coming. That might be good on this guy. I think he can regen. I think it's inanimates that can't. And he's not inanimate, he's just undead. Pretty interesting, because these guys are inanimate because they're petrified, I guess. But these guys not. They're cool units though. Yeah, similar sort of stuff besides that. And yeah, we'll start moving units in next turn. I don't know how exactly I'm going to move in, but we'll just walk forwards and see what happens, I suppose. Down here, this little red arrow is just a priest. Might put a temple here one day. We have the Bane Lords moving up to this region. Maybe this guy will lose his wound over here. There's a lot more Dominion at least. Dominion's pretty strong underwater as well. Sea of Ice is still up, has not been dispelled again yet. And she has 500 units in there below. 120 in TNG. And we're over in Embracer currently. I'm not going to move out just yet though. I'm just going to site search. I want to give this guy a bunch more water gems so that he can spam water elementals a lot more often underwater before I take these last 2 provinces. So for now I just pumped the PD up and recruited a few Shark Tribe. And I'm going to summon some Shades. We're just going to do some site searching. We'll just hang out here for a turn, see where the trolls go. And then we'll just finish off these last 2 provinces in a turn or 2. That should be fine. Otherwise though, I think that might be it for the turn. There might be a few little other things happening, but yeah, here's all the stuff getting summoned or forged over in Ebullition. Making Coral Blades still underwater. Making some Storm Spills now as well. Probably good to put Chakras on important mages. I realised that if we'd gone to Alteration 8 first, we would have had the battlefield-wide Chakras buff, which might have been more useful than some of the other stuff I've researched, but whatever. Boots of Quickness, Summon Shades, yeah. That's everything for now. But yeah, next turn we'll do War. We've got, how many turns now? Cataclysm in 5 months. But there's 3 thrones in this region that we can go after, and this one as well. I could probably still just teleport my god onto this province, but I'm not sure how many hit points he's going to have outside of our Dominion. Over here, Calum's Dominion's quite weak, though, it looks like. 2 candles, 1 candle, 1 candle. ENN has a lot more Dominion here at the moment. But we have been squeezing it a bit. We've got the kind of border provinces down. So maybe we can get some Dominion over here as well. And we'll see what happens, though. But that's turn 68, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.